Hi everybody, Katie Key in the Cluttered Corner with Cody Bryan. Howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, and welcome to the corner.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, and welcome to the scene. You're a fairly new guy.
We sure are. Yeah, we've been doing this now for about 1.5 years, 2 years. It's Cody Bryan Band, so
Yeah?
it's been fun. We're finally starting to travel around all over Texas and made it up into Oklahoma and stuff like that. So putting some miles on the tires now. It's
Oh
fun.
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, when you play in Texas, you do have to drive.
Right. You really don't realize. I mean, Texas, we knew it was a big state, and then
Right.
you start driving it, and you see all these small towns that you had no clue were even there, and so yeah, I mean, West Texas, there's nothing like driving on those West Texas roads.
Yeah,
Sure.
I bet. Well, now tell me, what is your background? I mean, how long have you been a performer?
Right. So, I mean, I got into this. My dad used to play in high school, and so he brought home a guitar from a pawn shop one day, and I was probably about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old at this point. And when you're that young, your attention span's about like this, right?
Yes, I have a
So it takes
11-year-old.
yeah. So learning the guitar, it takes a little while to learn guitar, and at that point, I learned a couple of chords and then put it down for a while. And probably my freshman year in high school, I started playing guitar a lot more, and every evening I'd be sitting there jamming away on it. And had a twin brother that his room was right next to mine, so he'd have to put up my guitar playing every night, for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And finally, my senior year, the senior year pep rally, the high school football pep rally was going on, and the cheerleader, she lived down the street from me, and she asked me if I would play at the pep rally. And I had never really played in front of anybody at this point. I was kind of new to all this, and I was really shy back then. And so I maybe played, around a couple of campfires, and that was about it. And so I agreed to play the pep rally. And
Okay, now wait, I gotta stop you. Did you agree to do it because the cheerleader asked you, or because you really wanted to?
Oh, now put me on the spot here. Come on. No, I really just wanted to do it. I mean, I was ready, and just got out there, and geez, it was me and my guitar in front of like 500 kids.
Wow.
And I was probably shaking. I know they got video of me, and I'd like to go back and actually watch it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
In probably 7 years, so it'd be interesting to go back and watch that. But after that, they asked me to play at my project graduation. It went over really well, and so I put a band together for that, and just been playing ever since. I went to school in Austin at UT and played down on 6th Street for a long time, for all throughout college, and I've actually been playing with the guys that I play with for about 6 years now.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we've been playing around the Austin area for a good while, and within the past 2 years is when we kind of really started traveling around a lot.
Okay, and so when did you do your first album?
Our first album was Wreck Me,
Okay,
and we
and
released
that's-
that, it's about 1.5 years ago now.
Okay.
May of last year, so.
So, I mean, but from that standpoint, that's pretty fast for,
Right.
I mean, getting out there and really
Right.
starting to perform.
Yeah, I mean, we're just really getting serious, and we're, like I said, we're new to this traveling around thing. We've really just started getting all over Texas, and we've had the pleasure to open up for all the people that I used to listen to in high school and kind of looked up to. I would go out every Wednesday night to this really cool music series at Hills Cafe, the Free Texas Country Music Series, and I see guys like Brandy Rogers Band and Cross Canyon Ragweed and guys like that, and now we've had the pleasure to play alongside with all these guys. So
That's cool.
It's been awesome.
That's an awesome experience in itself. Well, okay, so describe your sound.
If I was going to put it in 3 or 4 words, I'd put it like it's a fresh, genuine country rock.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know all the guys in the band, they've always kind of grown up listening to the rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up listening to rock and a lot of country as well. If you listen to my lyrics, I used to play in an alternative rock band called Aim the Sky.
Okay.
That's when I was in college. That's what we were called. And we played all in the 6th Street area and did kind of the alt rock, played a bunch of covers and did alt rock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to the songs that I've always written, they've always had that country lyric and the country kind of like guitar riffs to it. And then the guys that they're actually hanging out in the room over here, you met them, Miles, Casey, and Zach. They all kind of grew up listening to Metallica and all those rock groups. And so they fought the country thing for a while, and then a couple of years back we decided to embrace it. And we wrote some new songs and changed our name to Cody Bryan Band. So
And
here
it
we
just
are.
kind of fit, and obviously
And
you
it
guys
was a
are at
natural
home with
progression.
it. Yeah.
So, right, and so it feels great.
That's cool. Okay, so what is on the horizon for the band? I mean, you're working on new stuff.
Right, so we're working on some new stuff. We were just in the studio a couple of weeks ago, and we cut 3 new tracks. And so really, I mean, we're gonna push those towards our next record.
Okay.
We're looking to get another album going probably early next year. Hoping to release it probably springtime.
Okay.
So that'll be our second album. And I mean, right now we're just touring all over the place. Going all
Getting
over,
out
like
there.
I said, all over Texas, you know. Haven't blown a tire yet, which, oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, you
Why did
totally
I
just
say
jinxed
that?
yourself.
I will say that a couple of weeks ago we were driving, and I was sitting here reading a book in the passenger seat. AJ, our tour manager, was driving, and all of a sudden I hear this real loud explosion. Bam! Real loud explosion, and I look up, and this 18-wheeler, the tire had just blown up.
That's so
And
scary.
it flew off right to the left of us. We just missed it.
That is so scary.
That could have been really bad.
Well, you know, not too long ago we had somebody in the corner, and they were talking about how they've been almost in so many wrecks
Right.
because of other people.
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys are out on the road
Right.
so much, that is like a serious danger.
No kidding. I just got AAA coverage a couple of weeks ago.
I don't blame you.
My grandparents signed me up for it. My grandpa emailed me. He said, you know, Cody, you guys are spending a lot of time on the road now.
Yeah.
And I think it might be a good idea if, you know, maybe how about some AAA coverage? And so he looked into it and got us all signed up.
I
So,
love it. That's
thank you,
great.
Granddad.
Exactly. That's the best gift. It keeps
Right.
on
Oh,
giving.
that's right. That's right. So it's
Okay.
gonna be nice.
Well,
to have
that's
a little,
good.
little peace of mind there.
Yeah,
on the
no
road.
kidding. All right, now tell the folks where they can go to find out more about your band
Okay.
and where they can find you playing.
Yeah, so if you just log on to CodyBryanMusic.com, that's our website. Facebook, of course, Twitter. Come out to all of our shows, though. That's the most important part. We love seeing new faces out there, so come hang out.
All right, you heard it. Go check them out.
Corpus Christi, heartbreaker, must be out of your gosh dang mind. Corpus Christi.